What's up, guys? Hold on. Let me erase this real quick. There we go. So I had this scheduled, and all of a sudden it just kind of went by itself right now. So I'm like, whatever. We'll just let it ride, whatever. So what's up, guys? Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I put the little sad face in the title. I'm just being a turd. Uh, it is Valentine's Day. Just to answer a question, no, I don't have a Valentine's Day. Anything planned with somebody today? I don't have a Valentine is kind of what I should have said. But yeah, some interesting things. So interesting things going on today. I'm just gonna do a quick one because I'm kind of killing time, just waiting to get some orders right now. It's been kind of busy, so I want to share a couple of things. One, happy Valentine's Day. If you have someone out there that you really care about, make sure to show them that you care about them. Let them know how much you care about them, because in my life I've lost some people that I really cared about, and so you never know when it's gonna um, when it's going to be the last time you see them. So make sure you make them feel special. And so as far as Valentine's Day, I'll just give you a quick update. Last night, my son and I made cookies, sugar cookies, and we kind of put, the frosting and sprinkles and all that, and made a big ass mess. It was a mess. I was like, oh my gosh. We did some chocolate strawberries, which that chocolate dipped strawberries or whatever, and that was a mess too. And so I've made them before where you kind of use that magic hard shell chocolate. I didn't want to I've done it too where you melt chocolate. It's just a mess, man. I just didn't want to do that. So we've done it in the past where we put the strawberries in the freezer, and then I dip them into that chocolate, and they get pretty good. They're pretty decent. It's something that at least is pretty decent. And then just so you know, man, I've been out doing DoorDash orders, and most of it has been Valentine's. And I saw a box of those for like $24 or something, and I was like, "Oh shit! I'm glad I didn't buy those yesterday. Well, I didn't have anybody to give them to." So for my kids, I did buy them some chocolates and things like that. My youngest son is with his mom today, so just so you guys know, like, I went through a divorce. We're still friends and all that, and so I had him the last 2 days with me, and so we kind of celebrate a little bit earlier. Today he'll be with his mom. And then my oldest son, Brian, I was just telling him today if we just kind of want to meet up. I know he's out there with his girlfriend. He's a young man now, so I'm sure he's out there doing something with his girlfriend today. And so I told him that we'll catch up and grab some lunch or something early next week. And so, but I wanted to share some stories about stuff that's been happening today, and then kind of share some things that have been happening in my personal life, which I figured today, like, with love in the air, I might as well just like pour out my little soul and share everything that's going on. I'm just kidding. But some funny things that happened today, I noticed. All right, I'm just gonna make this statement, and for the guys that are gonna hear this, they're gonna probably go like, "F you." For the women, I'll probably share some insight with something I noticed today with DoorDash, and I'm just gonna come out and say it. I cannot believe how many guys are using DoorDash to get flowers and all that stuff today. Like, come on, man. And I know it's because the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm getting all of those orders where I'm just like, come on, bro. And some funny things that I'll share with you, like in the notes, because they leave notes for us too. If this flower isn't available or this little bouquet isn't available, get the next cheapest thing. Not the more expensive, get the next cheapest. I've seen that I don't know how many times today, at least 3 or 4 times, where I'm like, first of all, you're not even coming out to get something. And I, for one, have always prided myself on, like, I'll go out and get flowers. I got flowers from my mom yesterday. But I mean, when I was married or in a relationship, I'd go out myself and get flowers. Every once in a while, I'd order some from flowers.com or whatever to have like a super nice bouquet or something, because I just didn't have time. But I never order them through DoorDash, and then say get the cheapest stuff. So it's just been kind of a weird kind of morning where I'm like, guys, come on, guys, if you're listening to me right now, guys, don't order your girlfriend flowers or your wife flowers through DoorDash. Like, go get them, bro. Like, get them the night before, even if you have to. Like, go show effort. And I know these guys are gonna show up and go like, "Hey, love, here you go," and show it like as if they did it. So I'm like, come on, guys, show a little effort. That to me, it was kind of like being a guy too. I was just like, this is kind of embarrassing. Now, there was other orders where it's like 2 or 3 flowers and some other ones where I'm like, okay, I know they're buying them for multiple people or it was for a job. I took it to a job site. So that I get. But I'm like, come on, man, show some effort. So show some effort. So I did want to share that kind of funny story. And I'll tell you another story that's actually happening right now, right outside of my car. So I gotta be a little bit careful. I'm gonna whisper. There's some dude out here arguing with his girlfriend about texting some other person, and I'm just like, and I'm looking at him right now, and he's just arguing, and he's probably like in his early 20s, arguing about why are you texting some other guy, and I'm just like, I'm so thankful I'm single right now. I'm so thankful I don't have to deal with none of this nonsense. Like, I don't know, but I'm sitting here and I'm watching him. What's up, Dylan? I'm watching him pace back and forth in an Albertsons parking lot. And it's just like, Valentine love. How do you, oh, I don't know, man. So I'm just kind of hanging out, kind of watching. I've been watching him for like the last 10 minutes, just kind of pace and get upset and argue with his girlfriend outside. So, oh man, to be young again, to be young again. So what's up, Dylan? How you been, man? I'm just kind of sharing some funny stories on DoorDash today that all men have been. I know it's all men have been ordering stuff for their girlfriends, and there's a guy out here in front of the car. Oh, he just took a long walk, so it must be getting heated. I just saw him walk maybe all the way to the building. It's just arguing. So I've been pretty good, man. I've been pretty good. What I was gonna share is in the notes I had put that one of our dogs has been not doing well, and it's been kind of really an emotional thing. We've had her for about 7 years, and I got her while I was a store manager at PetSmart, and she was a dog that we adopted, and so she's been kind of really sick lately. My ex-wife did do a GoFundMe, which I guess I could put that in the links, right? And just kind of talk about it. Like as a family unit, we've been kind of struggling and to cope with it, that our dog's been a little bit sick. She's been, I forgot what they said with her, but it has to do with like kidney failure. And then she has like a UTI. And so just to have her seen was like $1,000, and I didn't pay for that, like my ex-wife did. So I told her, hopefully next week I'll just kind of help out, and then I'll keep sharing the GoFundMe and all that. So, but like, just seeing them hurt just as a family, it sucks, man. And so I did. She invited me in to see Lily, and poor baby, she could barely even move her head, and all she did was blink at me. She didn't even try to like lick me when she normally would get excited. But it's just been tough, and so the kids have been struggling with it, and just kind of coming to terms with like, what do we do if we can't raise enough money? And they're talking some big figures too, like $5,000, and I'm just like, we're just like, oh my God. So it's been kind of a little bit emotional the last couple of days, just kind of leading up to Valentine's, where I just woke up today and I'm like, yeah, today's gonna be a rough one. It's kind of a rough day, sad day. That's why I put that the little tear emoji in the beginning, because it's been kind of an emotional day. But she's been doing better. She came home. They gave her some medication. They gave her some IV, and just kind of, let's just kind of see how it goes. The doctor said, like, just give it a couple of days, and if things get worse, then we have to make some decisions. And that's tough. And that's tough having pets, especially when they've been in your life for so long, to have to make those types of decisions. And it's just not a good feeling. And I know my ex-wife was very torn, and she called me, and just having a hard time. So Dylan says, my mom reached out to me 5 months ago. I haven't heard from her in a while. I'm super happy. I'm really happy about that, Dylan. I'm really happy for you, man. And family's important. What I've learned over the couple years, especially these last few years, is family is so important. And not to go too deep, I guess, since all the emotions are kind of rising to the surface. I lost my brother a couple years ago, and it was very difficult. So And so it's just, to be honest, sometimes I feel like I haven't got over it. I don't think I ever will get over it, but at least um, I look back on our time together as something positive and good memories, even though he was lost at such a young age. You know, he was only a year older than me a couple years ago when he passed. So, um, you know, you never know. So thank you for the prayers, Dylan. Like, you never know when things are gonna happen. This is the guy right here that just walked. I just saw him in my rear view. He just walked. So you never know. You never know when things are gonna happen. You never know when you know you can lose your loved ones. So Dylan, like, tell your family how much you love them. Everyone that watches this on the replay, tell people how much you care about them. And I think today is, I guess I'm saying that because today is like symbolic of that, right? Telling the people that you love and sharing time with them and doing something with them, and just um, showing how much you love somebody. But for someone like me who's single, it's like, meow, meow. I wanted to put womp womp on the title just because I'm like, you know, it doesn't bother me, but I thought it was kind of funny. So I just did that. So, but not too much else going on in my world. You know, I'm just out. I told myself I'd start live streaming every day, just kind of get back into the habit of it and sharing some things. If you haven't watched, yesterday I talked about how I got started in photography and kind of accidentally in photography. And so I think every day I'll kind of talk about something that's been going on in my world, or you know, my cameras, or my first film, second film, like whatever we got going on. You know, I think I can break it down. But what I'm really looking forward to doing in the future, guys, is I have so much behind the scenes footage. Like, I have 3 years of behind the scenes footage, and some of it's never been released. Like, I shot it, gave it to the production team, and then it just died. And I'm like, you know what? It's been years later. I think I want to talk about those films and be able to show you guys those sets, and like share all the stuff that happened on those sets. And every film's different. Every film has so many stories. And I didn't realize that until I started looking through the footage. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I remember this happened. I remember what was happening on that day on set. And so those are kind of like the stories that I want to share coming soon, which those are a little more production level, you know, where I can kind of edit them and all that. But where I'm at right now is just, I just want to live stream and kind of just get my foot back in the door and share some thoughts. And so, Dylan, you remember when we used to, I'll see you later, Dylan, but when we used to do a lot of live streams on my Cobra Kai channel, and it was always fun just engaging with people and talking about things and sharing stories, and just the energy was always fun doing live streams. So yeah, I remember. Yeah, man, that was fun. It was good times. It seems like it was just yesterday, and it was almost like 3 years ago that was going on. So have fun today, man. Hope you have a good day. And I'll probably get off pretty soon. I'm just gonna do a quick stream because I'm doing it because I promised myself I would. And so the rest of the day, you know, I'm just gonna run some errands after. See you later, bro. And get back to editing some stories that I've been writing. And so I've been really thinking about the short films that I have. I have 3 short films that I want to work on, and I'll share a little bit more about them in detail as I get closer to like the production of them. And I want to take you on that journey of watching what's going on. But right now it's like a lot of things are just marinating, and like thinking about what the characters and how all the scenes and what I want them to do. And the first one is going to be, it's a short film. It's a horror short film. And so my niece and I were talking about this one day, just kind of talking about maybe we can shoot a short film together. And she doesn't have any background in film. And so I said, you know what, let's do it together. Let's just write something, maybe a 15-minute short film that we could shoot, no budgets, and that we shoot this project. And the reason why I decided that is because I can call friends. I can call friends with red cameras and you know, a grip team. Like, yes, we could do that. But I don't want to. I want us to do this project together. I want us to work through the logistics of producing and bringing it to life, to show that just a small crew can bring a short film to life if you have a great idea and you have people that have passion. And then just to bring people that I know into it, friends, family. Like, I could see my my sons and which they're going to be worked into this project, but also like friends and family helping set up lights, like just making it a family project. So that's the plan. That's what I'm willing to kind of throw out there. And then I'm working on a podcast, which I'm going to keep that a little bit close to the vest right now. So I've been writing episodes there, and just trying to get back to the grind. So right now things are really slow in the industry, and I see my buddies, some of my buddies are working. I see a lot of them that are not. And so it's like when it's times like this, what I've learned being a creative is that you got to take advantage. If it's slow, you got to make your own projects, like get busy doing something of your own projects until you get pulled onto other projects. And those somehow manifest even more projects when you start putting out your stuff. Other projects manifest, because that's just how the creative space works. So I hope you guys have a great day. I got to get going. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to go home and cry in my pillow later on tonight. I'm just kidding. And I hope you guys have a great day. Be safe and have a good one. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Tomorrow, I'll have a more concrete topic to talk about. And I'll see you then. All right. Have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.